Alright, so I finished programming a radio. What a pain in the ass. Programming the other ones from now on in are going to be easy. But this first one, because I had to figure out everything that went with it. Because you have a high number, you have a low number. You have another number that they call simplex, which the out and the in are the same. Then on others, when you go through repeaters, the out and the in are different. And if the out and the in are different, what split are they using to make them different? Then what tone are they using? If they're using a tone, is it a DC S tone? Is it CTT? What just drives you nuts? Then you got to figure out what tone number it is for that particular repeater. You know, I mean, it goes on and on and on. So everything is like this bonkers. And there were, I don't know, half a dozen or more that were kind of on the same frequency. I can't say too much, but they were all different in another way. So I had to find out the differences between each one because it isn't anywhere. And because they're federal frequencies, you just can't find them anywhere. Anyhow, finally got this working. I found this. I think I told you. I'm over here, by the way. This is the wireless Wi-Fi I was talking about. This is the one that I've always had. This is the one I found. It was actually fell down here behind the printer. So it must have been on the printer. Must have had a rag on it. I must have opened it up and it fell down. And that's kind of what happened there. So I found it. So I go up to... I had gone up... Let me back up. I went up to the AT&T store about 4 days ago. And I had told them that I wanted to deactivate the unit. Because if, in fact, I left it someplace, I don't want anybody just using it up. So deactivate. And give me a new number because I may order a new unit. And if I find this unit, I'll put it into this unit. So they gave me a new number, a new card, a new chip, SIMS, whatever you want to call it. Well, I found this. I go to put the new one in, and it's the wrong size, physically. So, okay. So now we call up, you know, because meanwhile I don't feel like driving back and forth. So we call up, we get some tech support from the Philippines. Very nice, I'm telling you. You know, top shelf, friendly, joke with you. You know, they know when you're joking and when you're not. So far, I've had no problems with the Philippine tech support. And she says, I can't reactivate that number because it's a legit number. You know, and somebody could have found it. Even though we gave them all the information, the system won't let them reactivate that number. Okay. So, we can send you a new card. The other one doesn't fit. I says, well, instead of going to send, I guess I can just drive a couple blocks up the street and do what I got to do, you know. So that's what I did. So I went back up there. Now, I get up there, and I'm talking to the guy. Nice guy. Well, they're always nice, I guess. Well, no, you can go there, whatever. And I tell him the story. And he says, okay, we'll give you a new SIMS, a new number and all. So he gives me the new SIMS. He gives me the number that goes with it, which was nice, and he activated it. He says, however, though, you're going to have to call and deactivate the other one because we can't deactivate them from here. I go, well, wait a minute. When I was up here the other day, he gives me a new one, and he said he deactivated the other one. So the other one hasn't been deactivated? Well, according to when I called up the Philippines, when I told her or asked her to reactivate if she could, she said she couldn't and that it was deactivated. So who's what? You follow me? Needless to say, I don't care at this point, other than they drive you nuts and you have to do a lot of things that you shouldn't have to do. But it should be activated. So I'm charging it up now and we're going to try it. Now this is the guy that I just did the radio for. Okay, hold on. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Let me throw this out. I have no idea what this is. I got two of these laying around. And hopefully I shouldn't have any of these numbers on my account. I have no idea what this one is. Hold on a minute. Did I have my... I did. Even with my new glasses, sometimes these numbers are hard to read. But the new ones are working. They don't take care of that squiggly line thing, which I'm going to be seeing a specialist on that. But they definitely help me with seeing. I want to see if the number on this relates to the number. No, there's no relation to the number. Oh, I bet you there is. Huh. Well, I don't know what this is anyway, so I'm just going to destroy it. Because I don't need it, and I don't want it. Because I don't feel like anybody, that wasn't activated, so anybody that got it could have activated it. I'm thinking anyway. Alright, so where am I? What time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock and I've got nothing accomplished. Oh, I went to the store today to pick up some chicken because they had it on sale. They had $1.99 a pound, and that's for boneless, skinless breasts, which was a good price. And then, so I picked up, I don't know, let me see, 7, 14, 21, 28, 28, and then there was the other ones was 38, 44. Picked up about 50 pounds, maybe a little bit more. All right. So, I need to do a few things. I'll turn you back on in a minute.